Hey there, I'm Heather Blaze with Boost You. Welcome, welcome. I'm here with Vanessa Williams, founder of Body Boost Blueprint. She's here to share some of her strategies that she's used to get some amazing results and around her business and for her clients. And we'll get to that in a minute. But she gets incredible results for her clients and she has made some amazing achievements. So please welcome Vanessa. Hey Vanessa, how you doing?
I'm excellent, thank you.
Awesome. So why don't we start off with what you do, who you work with, and some of the outcomes that you get for your clients.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want practical people through my 5-step holistic therapy platform to boost immunity, to get them perfect health results. The people that I basically work with, actually my platform is a preventative health platform.
Nice.
However, because of the world is in a health crisis, I'm working more with people who have who's in a healing crisis, who want to reverse their symptoms and disease. But basically, the platform is centered around preventative health. So we have to take preventative measures. So I provide them with holistic therapy, the whole gamut, and natural health to stay healthy and focusing on boosting the immunity in order to prevent viruses, sickness, and disease. And a lot of people have health issues. And my particular platform is very broad, is a very broad perspective. So I have to narrow it down because I can help everyone, but I'm not trying to help everyone.
Yeah.
So the people, catch colds annually, or even in the summertime, and you don't have to catch a cold. If you
Wow.
boost the immune system, but the body will fight off viruses and disease, long as if you're applying the right therapy. So I provide this laid out platform so that they can use do the remedies or the therapy to get the results. And also, I work with people on improving their digestive system, because a lot of people have a faulty digestion, and that also has have effect on the body.
Amazing. How long have you been doing this for?
Well, all my life. No, for at least 27 years, and
Wow.
my business basically, I basically developed this platform in 2012.
Amazing. That's so great. And especially needed right now, like more than ever, right? Like people need you so
Absolutely,
much right now.
absolutely.
Because yeah, I'm a big believer in boosting the immune system. And I feel like we're not even hearing much about that in the, with what's going on right now. It's like cover up, wear a mask, but not talking a lot about boosting the immune system, which I am complete agreement about. And people just don't know what it takes. So that's amazing work, amazing gift for you to be sharing. So what was your situation before we worked together? How are you getting clients? How was your business before we started working together?
Good question. Well, initially, I was advertising. I was doing my business in the States, and since I'm in Israel, I started doing the business online. So what I was doing networking, going to meetups, passing out business cards, hoping that someone would call me.
Yeah. Hoping, guessing.
And yeah, and I was sending out emails to previous clients, but where I came from, the health conscious of the people were not focused on health. People that I was dealing with really weren't focused on health. So I had a lot of emails that really weren't good.
They weren't resonating and people weren't responding because sounds like they were the wrong target or the wrong.
Yeah, and I find that people want quick fixes, and they think if you take a pill That's all they need to do.
Yeah.
But it has to do with, I have a client now, and I explain and educate people on health is more than just putting in, eating certain foods. It's
Yeah.
the mindset.
Yes.
And it's just like what your platform, what you gave to me,
Mm.
dealing with the mindset and belief
Mm.
system. So
A
you
lot
do
of
have
people.
to alter your mindset as well. So I help my clients with altering their mindset, adapting new beliefs, and basically empowering them to know and understand that they can be healthy. They don't have to be sick.
So great.
So
Yeah.
that's what I was doing, basically networking, um, passing out my business cards, and here and there I would land the client.
Yeah, there was no real strategy behind it. There was no real understanding or clarity around, okay, if I do this, it's going to result in that. Sounds very time consuming too.
It was time consuming, and you're right, there was no strategy to it. And that is the blessing of this platform. When I, you know, um, connected with you, I knew it was for me. I needed it.
Yeah.
Because at the time, it was like I was listening to, I'm like, I need to make money. I want to, develop my business. I wanted to move forward. And I was listening to different podcasts and millionaire minds telling you, continue, it's your dream, continue it and don't give up. But I didn't have a strategy.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It was like bits and pieces that you were trying to fit together. And then you found me, we put it all together. We laid it out in a specific way. And then what results did you see from that?
Perfect results.
Yay.
Yeah, I knew that I needed to do the platform
Hmm.
because you made everything clear when I listened to the training. When I did the training, I knew, it was just like speaking to me and resonating with me. And I was like, there's no way that I could not do it, because you touched so many things that you touched upon, and it just hit home for me. So basically, helped me get clarity, because number one, I had so much stuff that
Yes.
I did have, but I'm like, how do I package this platform?
Yeah.
And that was good for me, learning how to package it. The messaging was very, very critical,
Yes,
because the message has to be clear.
it does.
And number two, it helped me with branding myself,
Hmm.
naming exactly, my business name is exactly what I deliver.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's very clear, it's very specific, it's like people can picture it, really resonates now. And so yeah, so you got clarity, you got the packaging, we organized all your stuff to have a package, you got your messaging, that's three things. And then the other day you mentioned pricing. You got your first high paying client the other day, you mentioned, yeah?
yeah, I got the high paying client,
Yay.
and I knew that I believed in the system. I knew it would work, and I mentioned, I remembered that you were saying that we have to look in our minds, and cast away the doubt. And I know that during the time I was going through the training, some doubt came in my mind. I was like, oh no, I cannot do that. I cannot let that come in.
Yeah, even before you started, I remember you called me and I'm like, I'm freaking out. And I'm like, it's
Yeah, like
I'm
panic.
not gonna let you quit. I'm not gonna let you quit. And
Yeah, you did say that.
here you are today.
Um, so I knew that I see other people. I'm like, how I have an excellent product. I know it works,
You.
but how come I'm not able to make the money? And I knew, I was like, I hear other people making money. So, and I always say you cannot pay for this, because you're getting perfect health. You cannot pay for your health, and you're gonna, what the package, well, what the platform does is help builds the immune system and boosts the energy.
Yeah.
And my client just told me the other day that I have so much energy. I know it has to be the vitamins you recommend and all the green foods, what have you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a recipe to get the result, just like my platform is a recipe to get the results around your business. Your platform is the recipe to get the results for ultimate health and energy and boosting your immune system so you don't get sick. It's amazing.
Right, and it works, and that's the
It does
key. I
work.
know if they follow the platform, they
Mhm.
will get the results. So I know that
Same,
with the
same.
time that I invested in it and all the things that go with it, it was worth much more than what I was charging. So
Yes, definitely.
that
So
with
what were you
your
charging
platform,
compared to what you're charging now?
whew, I was charging nothing, a
Yeah.
finger really.
Okay.
I was charging a finger, which I knew it wasn't enough. But what happened? I had 3 different components,
Hmm.
and um, the Boost U helped me systemize it and put those packages together so that I could charge more money.
Yeah. So yeah, so you were charging minimal, barely anything to now a premium price, and people are buying it.
Yes,
Yeah, because
yes. Less than $500 I was charging.
yeah,
About 350. I think 400 was the max that I was charging.
yeah.
To now 5,000.
And now you're charging 5,000, and people are paying it because you know
People
how
are
to
paying it.
communicate, how to communicate to get them
That's
to
key.
transform their life to get those results. Like, I mean, you're doing transformational work. That's like even 5,000, when it's presented properly in a specific way, when you know how to do that, it becomes a bargain, right?
Yeah, and what you share, it worked because I focus on a strategic thing you put in the platform, and
Mm,
that was questioning, like
mm,
a professional, like a doctor, and
awesome.
the name also. When I came up with the name,
Mhm.
that resonated with people because when the lady got in contact with me, she was like, "I want body boost."
Yes.
She specifically said, "I want body boost," and I was like, "Whoa!" She really noticed it.
That's right. That's right. So what did we do well to get you the results that we did?
Mm, I think Heather, I'm not exaggerating, but the platform, everything was great. It was perfect, and like I said, it was the um, the modules,
Yeah.
step by step, with helping me to really go deep into my psyche to pull out what it was that I want to convey.
Hmm.
The messaging. The messaging, I think, is very critical.
It is. Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's
uh,
all built around, it's all going together because people are out there trying to piece everything together and make it fit, but it doesn't work unless you do it in a specific order. If you miss a step, if you do it out of order, it's just not going to work. So
right.
you can see that in
So that what really resonated with me more, basically, was the messaging.
yeah.
And what's critical, what's important also is the technology. We don't have to do a whole lot of advertising.
That's right.
That was uh, a sticker for me there.
Yeah, you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars and like, oh yeah, doing super crazy funnels and technology, and it doesn't have to be that hard. So that's
Right.
that's really great. And how would you feel? Do you feel like it was customized enough around what you do?
Actually, it really was, because basically what I do is follow your steps, your platform, and I'm just changing the information, putting
Yeah.
my information there.
Yeah, so it's completely customized around what you do. And hear the same thing from all my clients. And I tell people it's completely customized. So it's like it'll fit with whatever you're up
Whatever
to,
you're
whatever
doing.
your passion is, whatever
Right,
you're doing. And that's
right.
awesome. And how about the group calls? How did you feel about the group calls?
The group calls are very, very significant because I could feed off someone else's experience, and you know, it wouldn't be as hard for you, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Someone else can help you
Yeah. And then did you feel like
with
you
what they
got
have
enough
experienced.
one-on-one time too? Did you feel like you got enough one-on-one time to really?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I definitely, that was very, very important, the
Yeah.
one-on-one. Yes, I got enough.
That's good. Yeah, because I tell people, you get as much one-on-one time as you need. But sometimes they don't understand like how that can work. They don't want to do group calls and stuff like that. So, but everybody gets as much one-on-one time as they absolutely need, and they can, when they're finished, you can come back around and then you get all this, like as much support, and you're still getting support after the 8 weeks. So you're not just, floundering after that, where like a lot of other programs, they're like, okay, good luck, see you later. I'm here for you. You're like family now. So, and I
Yeah,
feel like a proud mama around you right now. Like you're just like, you're
yeah,
getting,
because you are still available to us, to me,
yeah,
whenever I have a question. You
yep,
make sure that you respond. But just to dovetail off something that you said,
yeah,
the package is well laid out and strategic, and you have given so much information
love it.
that you don't have to have too many questions.
That's right.
Unless, you just want to get a little clarity on something or interject something. But
Yeah,
I think that it's really, it has everything that you really need.
that's
You
amazing.
don't have to, you're not guessing, you don't have to guess on anything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I take all the guesswork out of it. So what's a tip you'd have for somebody to go from where you were to where you are now?
Well, I knew that in the past, before I met you, I knew that I needed a coach, a business coach, if I wanted to be successful.
Yeah.
That's why when at the time that I met you, I know I could not renege, because the spirit was pushing me towards that way. And I'm like, even I felt like, oh, I don't have the money, but I'm like, you have to have the money.
Yeah.
I'm putting my life on the line to get where I need to go. And sure
Yes.
enough, it paid off.
Yeah, that one client, that one high paying client paid for the entire investment, right?
Yes. Hmm.
So that's amazing. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. And what would you like, I know you had some fear before, making that investment. What would you advise other people who might have fear of investing in themselves and their business into this program to get them where they want to go?
Yeah. Fear is natural, is normal, because you have never taken any big steps like that. And then if you're looking at your finances, I know that I was listening to a podcast, or even I read some materials that I had to basically risk myself.
Yeah.
So if anyone, I feel that if anyone has an idea and you have a passion for it, to step out of your comfort zone and move forward, because I realized this is a lot of money and I had just lost my job. Okay, so I was like, well, I have no other option or choice but to step in and, you know, do the work, be diligent, and keep the faith, because I'm like, I have to basically risk myself. I risk everything else, so why not risk yourself? Because during that time, it was a lot of information coming to me, pushing me toward that direction.
Yeah.
So that's why I knew, I was like, it was a lot of money, but I was like, oh, well, I have a lifetime to live.
That's right.
I'll pay it back.
That's
I
right.
get it back. So,
Awesome. That's awesome. And you're right. It's a risk, and it's moving through that fear to get you to where you want to go. I mean, any successful business owner, any successful entrepreneur, they're going to come up with some sort of something that might stop them. But if they can move through that fear, it's grit and tenacity. You have to have grit and tenacity as a business owner. So taking that first step is like, exercising that muscle. And once you move through it,
Mhm.
the sky's the limit, you know, because then you can do it over and over again. And I did it with skydiving actually the first time the first time I went skydiving, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. And then after I did it, I was like, wow, I moved through that fear, you know, talk about risking yourself. Like that's what I felt like. I'm like, am I crazy doing this? But I moved through it. I was okay. And then now I use that over and over again. When I find myself scared to do something, I'm like, I'm just going to go through the motions like I did when I went skydiving, right?
Yes, fear will trip you up if you allow it to control you. But I know that if I didn't do it at that time, I'm like, I probably would not do it because my life at that moment was guiding me to do something different, to step out my comfort zone and make my business work for me.
Yeah. And what do you think would have happened if you didn't if you didn't move through that fear and you didn't take the action to do something different, like get a business coach or, you know,
Um, I hate to even think about even it not working, but I know I could not go back to a job. A
yeah.
check would be just over broke because I knew that I had something to give and I'm talented, um, I'm smart. So I'm like, why can't it work for me? It was like, I have no other choice. It was like no other choice
Yeah.
but to do it. And I just felt, I was like, well, if it doesn't work, what to do, I'll retrieve the money back somehow because I have a lifetime to get it back. But I stayed focused and kept the faith and
About it.
diligent worked the modules.
Mhm. That's it. You do
So
the work, you get the results, right? So do you
yes.
have any parting advice for for everybody?
Well, I would say that, like I said earlier, that if you have a passion,
Yeah.
go with your passion because they say job is just over broke. I know everybody's not meant to be a business person,
Yeah.
but if you have a passion, work at that passion and get the help. Someone who knows who's been down the road, and someone who has exemplified, success. So don't let money hold you back,
That's right.
especially if you have an expert like Heather.
Mhm.
She's gonna make sure that you get that. I know you make sure that people get the results because you're gonna make sure that um, you're helping them and making sure that they are staying focused. And
Yeah,
they're
that's your
doing
why.
they're doing they're doing the work because if you don't do it, you can't get the results.
That's right.
So I would just say, go with your heart, go with your passion, and step out the comfort zone.
It's great advice. And yeah, I recommend that too, going with your passion, because I feel like that's part of what gives you that grit and tenacity, because it's like, I'm so passionate about it. Like you're so passionate about helping people. I'm so passionate about helping people, you know, with
Right.
their business. You're helping people, making an impact with their health, and like my clients and I, we like genuinely care about people. Like that's something I look for in people I work with, you know, and I know that's you. Like you love to impact people. You love people. You love, you know, and you want to make a difference.
Right, exactly.
And that's so
And
huge.
I'm like, people don't have to get sick if they understood. So I knew
Mhm.
that if I did not do it, then I would not be giving back to the universe because I know that you don't have to be sick. And I know that what I had worked because
That's
it worked for me and worked for other people that I worked with. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make this my business.
yeah. Get paid to be you. Why not? Get paid to help people. How fulfilling is that? Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Mhm.
it. That's so great. Yeah, definitely. So thank you so much, Vanessa, for sharing all your knowledge, all your wisdom, and all the results that you've gotten from this, you know, clarity, communication, how to communicate your message, how to package, you know, bundle your value so that you can
Right.
charge more, and then how to communicate that value to get people eager to pay for it. I mean, so much, right? Like it's just, you're organized, you're thriving, it's amazing. And you're out there helping people that really need you. You're sharing your gift. and your passion with people that really need it. You're doing some transformational work, and that's so
Yeah, and the one thing I would like to share is to people have to believe in what
yes.
they're doing. You have to believe.
Yes.
So that belief, and I was like, I know, I know it's going to work. And because I had the perfect platform to
Mm-hmm.
help get me there, so I was like, there's no way it cannot work. It
That's right.
will, it has to work. So you
Yeah.
have to believe in yourself and to believe in what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, mindset. 80% mindset. I always say that. I can teach you all the fancy marketing stuff in the world, but if you don't have that mindset, if you don't have that belief that,
Mhm.
that you're going to end up at your destination of whatever it is, 20, 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, 50,000 a month, if you believe it, let's do it. We can get you there. No problem. Right? So that's amazing. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. I know this is going to really help a lot of people understand, what results they can get for themselves. Because like you said, if you can do it, they can do it. And
Right.
if you have any, if you like this video and if you have any comments, comment below and let us what you found valuable about what we shared here today. And I will put any links that I feel you might need in here. And yeah, thank you so much, Vanessa. I really appreciate you being here, and I know it's going to help a lot of people.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations on your success. That's so amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to continue on.